Hi everyone, I've got some time back in the garage, so I'm going to follow through on some of your suggestions. I highlighted last weekend that the right hand carb wasn't working on the idle circuit, and suggestions were you don't need to remove the carbs to work on that. You can access it through the float bowls. I've never tried that. I don't know how successful that's going to be. Space is clearly very limited, but I'm going to give it a go and we'll see how we get on. So I'm going to move the bike into the centre of the garage, get out some basic tools, get out some carb cleaner, get out little mirrors that I've got to try and look up into the carb. Let's see if I get any success doing that. I'm expecting I'm going to end up removing the carbs, but I'll give it a go for the purposes of experimentation, if nothing more. All right, let's get on with it. Okay, so this is my working space for the day. In fact, before I even take that off, I'm going to try and check the mixture screw, because certainly that should be free, it should be undamaged. I did previously have problems with these, so let me get a little small stubby screwdriver, see if I can get that out, make sure that the fine needle is still intact and everything looks alright. So yeah, I think I'm going to start with that. Alright, 1 second. So I'm going to try just the bit itself. Let's just try that. Yes. Okay, I think that's my best option so far. Right, so it's unscrewed mostly. Carefully. No. Come on. Okay. So firstly and importantly, it's not broken, but non-surprisingly, the washer and rubber did not fall out. So I'm going to have to try and get that out carefully. Find something to poke up there to encourage it to come out. Put that carefully to one side, like a little pin or something. Alright, I'll find something. Let's try a little safety pin. See if I can just bend that a little and then encourage. Yeah, it did. I thought it did. Just saw it fall out. Okay, so there's a little tiny washer. Carefully goes to one side, and then above that should be come on, there you go. Not having much luck encouraging the little tiny rubber. Well, there you go. Just try looking up there, make sure I can see it. Can I see up there? Okay, yeah, I can see the rubber washer, it's just turned sideways. Let's try. So I need the light about there. Yeah. Okay, I can see I'm moving it. Come on, out you come. Needs a little tiny hook on the end. Let me see if I can bend the end of that slightly. Let's try that. So I've just bent the end of the pin. Missed. Come on. No. So that doesn't fit now. It's too long. Need to cut that down. Okay, another attempt. This time a little tiny hook on the end. My mirror is too big. Yay! There we are. Little tiny rubber O-ring. Okay, so all the components were there. Now, were they in the right sequence? Let's just double check that. Right, so I've checked the guide that I've had, and yes, I was correct. It's the spring, the metal washer, and then the rubber O-ring. So I did have it in the correct sequence. So there was nothing wrong there, and that all looks good. So I'm just going to spray some cleaner up there, although inspection with a mirror looks nice and clean, and then refit those components. Then I'll move to the float bowl. Alright, so I've cleaned it out with some carb cleaner. I just use a bicycle pump just to try and blow out any well, that's just for the, but that was blowing air through, no restriction, all looks clean. Right, let's put that jet back in. Mixture screw, I mean. Let's put the mixture screw back in. Okay, so there it is. Spring, metal washer, rubber O-ring. All look in perfect condition. If I just keep them in that orientation, I will just gently and easily return. Wind it in just until I feel it tighten, and then I'll wind it back out too. Come on, in you go. Well, that feels nice tightened. So that's half a turn, 1 turn, 1.5, 2. Is it 2 or 2.5? Let's go for 2.5. Because I think there was no fuel getting in. So I've just backed that off 2.5 turns. Alright, let's put some fuel in it, see if that makes any difference. Alright, let's give this a go. So she's stone cold. Fuel is on. Just double check. Yes, fuel is on. Choke. Any life. That was a good start. Yeah, it's running. Both exhausts are warm. Okay. that may have just shortened the length of that upload quite considerably. Maybe that was it. Maybe there was just a bit of rubbish in the idle, or it was badly adjusted or something. Anyway, look, that was it. I'll upload this just as a quick standalone. Did I fix it on the bike? Yes, I did. Would I have tried to have done that without your suggestions? No, I wouldn't. Thank you. Hi everyone, it's the next morning and it's bright and sunny. Bit cold, but still nice. So I'm going to a few things for me today. Firstly, get this bad girl ready for a little bit of a trip next weekend. So more on that to follow. But there she is, all laden up with her full luggage capacity because yeah, I might need that. Anyway, more on that when the time comes. But this morning, I'm going to try and take the Super Dream for a little test ride. Just see how it feels now with the carbs maybe sorted. So let's move everything around, create some space, move some cars, and get the bike out.
And this is the point in the edit where I'm massively annoyed with my GoPro because it didn't record any audio at all. However, look, here's a couple of little clips from my test ride that I did plan to share with you. First initial feeling is a throttle response was quite good. The bike actually felt really very smooth. It was quite pleasant to ride. The engine actually felt smoother than my Transalp, but that is a big V-twin, so it shouldn't be very surprising. But no, this was good. Definitely improved. I don't believe it's exactly as it should be yet. There's definitely still, I think, some room for improvement. But all in all, no, I was really quite pleased. And at this point in the ride, I was thinking I really was making some progress now. The front forks were really quite soft. That needs further attention. So I'm going to sort those out in the near future. But no, this was good. And then I sort of take it out of the built-up areas and take it into a nice straight national speed limit road. And then, as you'll see now, I just give it a pull from standstill to 60 to see what it sort of goes like. And yeah, it's revving up through the rev range up towards the red line. I think it's pulling as well as you could expect from a little 250. And here we go up through 50 mile an hour, and I think this is now me just hitting about 60. So that was good. Really pleased. Thank you very much for your comments. That's all I've got time for this week. Please do like and subscribe, and I will see you all again very soon. Goodbye for now.